Alright, what's going on everybody? So the Anime Expo is happening in a couple weeks, and we can expect to get a lot of exciting news surrounding the latest anime shows and video games. This week, Bandai Namco announced the date and time for their annual showcase panel, as well as confirmed a few of the titles that will be shown there. The event will take place on July 5th and will run from 5:30 p.m. to 6:50 p.m. It hasn't been confirmed whether the showcase will be screened, but I assume it will since previous ones were. In regards to what will be shown at the event, expect to see more gameplay from upcoming games like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Gundam Breaker 4, and Sora Online Fractured Daydream. They've also teased that they've got some big surprises in store for us, and that there will be a bunch of announcements. As with most showcases, I'll be going in with low expectations. Out of their entire slate of upcoming titles, I'm only looking forward to one of them, that being Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That game looks phenomenal, and I can't wait to get my hands on it this fall. That said, I suspect we'll probably get more character reveals, and hopefully another glimpse at the episode battles mode. If we do see more of the story mode, they'll probably focus on a different character like Vegeta or Trunks since they're very popular. I think it would be wise of them to show off something super related, since we've already seen Dragon Ball Z's storyline recreated through cutscenes numerous times in the past. To be honest, I don't really care about the story content, I just want them to announce some GT characters like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super 17, and Omega Shenron. Anyway, aside from the titles I've already mentioned, Bandai Namco could also show off more gameplay for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Isekai Chronicles. I hadn't seen any gameplay until this week, so I was surprised to learn that it isn't a visual novel or a turn-based dungeon crawler. It's got real-time combat and even a city building mechanic that boosts your character's stats. Moreover, the chibi art style used for the models and the perspective of the battles is very reminiscent of the old school Tales of games. This looks very appealing to me as someone who loved Tales of Symphonia, but I need to see more. From what I can tell, there isn't much gameplay out there for this game, so I could see them showing off more of it at the showcase. Hopefully they will have fixed the frame rate for the cutscenes by then. Anyway, outside of showing more of their current lineup for the fall, I'm expecting at least a couple notable game announcements. Last year we got the announcement of Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash, which fans were pretty split on upon seeing it was another arena brawler. I'm praying that they don't show up there with one for something like Chainsaw Man or Bleach. Speaking of Bleach, that fanbase has been clamoring for a console game for a while. After years of being blue-balled by mobile game announcements, there is a slight chance that we could finally get what we've been asking for. For those that don't know, Shueisha trademarked the title Bleach Rebirth of Souls near the end of last year. This could be a game for modern consoles and PC, or yet another gacha mobile title. I'm hoping it's a 2D fighter or something akin to the Heat the Soul series. Anything other than a standard arena fighter or a Musou game would be great. Aside from a potential Bleach game, there's a possibility that a new Death Note game might be announced at the showcase, given that Shueisha just filed a trademark for Death Note: The Killer Within. It's important to note that this could just be related to the new live-action Netflix series, but the game isn't as far-fetched as it might seem. There have been Death Note games in the past, and there's honestly a lot you can do with that property. If The Killer Within is indeed a game, I suspect it could just be a visual novel. It would be cool if they did a multiplayer game that took inspiration from Among Us or Dead by Daylight, an online game where one player is randomly assigned the role of Kira and everyone else has to figure out who has the Death Note. Could be pretty fun. Another game that could show up is the long-rumored Shonen Jump crossover, Jump Stars Ultimax. Now, to be clear, I don't think this game is real, and if it is, I think it's less likely to show up here than a Bleach or Death Note game. For those out of the loop, this is supposed to be an arena fighter developed by CyberConnect 2 and is said to feature over 160 characters. Given how much that studio is working on and has been putting out over the past few years, and the amount of content that this thing is is supposed to have, I'd be shocked if this turned out to be a real thing. It's more likely that another developer is working on it and it's a much smaller project. But that's enough speculation for now. We'll see soon enough what Bandai Namco has in store for us. Until then, let me know what you're hoping to see at the showcase in the comment section below, and as always, thanks for watching.